This event is not happening. There's just no way. I won't believe Dana White and his lies. But hypothetically, if it were to happen, Tony Ferguson would obviously win because Justin Gaethje is trash and he has CTE. He also has terrible eyesight. He's basically blind. There's no way he could beat Tony Ferguson ever, but we'll never find out because the fight's not happening. If it were to happen, Tony Ferguson would win. But it's not happening. You should get that through your thick skull. It's just not gonna happen. If it does happen, whatever, disregard, but it's not going to. So have fun making your picks for a non-existent event, you fools.
I got Justin Gaethje. I can't get myself to pick Tony Ferguson because Lando Venata had him twerking around the octagon, and Justin Gaethje's been looking like Francis Ngannou in his last 3 fights. So I'm gonna have to go with Justin by knockout in the first minute.
So it's unfortunate that Tony vs. Khabib is eluding us yet again, but this is the best we have right now. And I think Gaethje's a dangerous opponent, especially in the first round. But I think Tony's gonna repeat what he did to Cowboy in the first round, which is stick behind his jab and push kick. And as Gaethje slows down, he's gonna open out more and more, and I think Gaethje's gonna get desperate to create those pocket exchanges. He's gonna run into elbows, and I think at some point, in either round 4 or 3, he's gonna get submitted with a Darce choke.
We're gonna go ahead and give this to Gaethje. Tony is a hittable guy. Gaethje has heavy hands. As we've seen with his last 2 fights, Gaethje has the ability to sleep someone very early. Gaethje has that cardio in him that can match Tony's. In my head, I just have that gut feeling that it's Gaethje. So let's give it to Gaethje. Let's go Gaethje.
Greetings, nerds and virgins of the MMA cord. I was told to make this quick, but don't worry, it's still going to be longer than you dorks jacking off since none of you get laid. If you soy boys want to get something right in your pathetic life, then this Saturday, go ask your mom for some betting money, sit on her couch, and watch Justin Gaethje knock out Tony Case of the Woodleys Ferguson, who had shit drizzling down his leg in 2017 when it came to #1 contenders like Kebab Nurmagomedov looking for the easy McNuggets fight instead. Just like Gaethje is going to bang on Ferguson, I'm going to bang on some spicy mamacitas once quarantine's over and some championship cardio sessions that go beyond 5 rounds while you nerds do my workout of the day, wishing you had my sex appeal, my cardio, and my mamacitas.
I really see Tony taking this one on Saturday night. I think Justin's offense is very good, and I think he has the means and the knowledge to put Tony on his butt, but I don't think Justin's going to be able to keep Tony down. I think Tony's going to be able to pop back up, and even if he lands on his back, I think he's going to put Justin in his wheelhouse. I think Tony's more prepared. I think Tony's going to be the more ready man walking in the cage on Saturday, so I'm seeing this one for Tony.
So when you think about this card, it's actually pretty easy to predict. People, I'm pretty sure, are going to say mostly Ferguson just because he's on a whole nother level than Gaethje. But when you think about it, also, it is 2020, and Gaethje winning would mess up everything. Khabib would not have a good candidate to beat him, so I think Gaethje will win because this year sucks. And also, I'm just going to do a quick pick for the co-main event. And I'm going to go ahead and say that as much as I hate him, Cejudo is definitely going to win because Cruz recently put a picture of him on his Snapchat and it low-key looked like he had either polio or rickets. So I think he's suffering from a chronic illness and might die in the next 3 years. So I'm pretty sure Cejudo is going to win.
It's fucking Tony time. Gaethje is about to find out what it's like to get dragged into hell. Imagine knowing you'll probably be unrecognizable after the fight, possibly permanently disfigured and maybe fucking deformed. This fight doesn't end in the first 2 rounds and it doesn't end through a knockout finish. I don't take Justin as the tapping type, so this fight ends when he's unconscious on the canvas.
Alright, the fight we've all been waiting for. I think it's kind of crazy how we're never going to see Khabib and Tony fight, but I mean, it is what it is. Can't cry over spilled milk. I think the worst case scenario will happen. Justin will get a TKO within the first 2 rounds. If it goes any farther, it's going to be like a bullshit doctor stoppage, or he's going to win a unanimous decision, which Khabib and Justin either at the end of the year or top of 2021. Sucks to suck, doesn't it?
All right, Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gaethje, Jacksonville, Florida, for the COVID Interim Championship. I'm thinking Tony hits him with the razzle-dazzle salsa battle tactics. I think he wraps up the performance with some bows of all kinds, dropping bows, swinging bows, slicing bows. You know, honestly, I think Justin Gaethje has 3 minutes before he starts drowning. And in that 3 minutes, I don't think he's going to look spectacular wading those deep waters with Tony. I think it's going to be Tony all night. Easy.
I think two things need to be said. I think that Khabib's a duck, first of all, and second of all, I think that Tony's going to win. He's been on such a massive win streak recently, and I don't think Justin understands just what he's getting into. The only way I see Justin winning would be in like round 1. And it'd have to be a KO since... See, this is a hard fight because they're pairing up someone with a glass chin against someone who has a lot of KO power, but I think Tony will pull through.
I got one thing to say about UFC 249, and one thing only. Dominic Cruz will bend the knee to Triple C.